So good morning. Happy Monday. Listen, it's Mindset Monday. As always, I like to come on and just give you some words of encouragement, inspiration to start your week. Let me turn this music off. So listen, I know a lot of you guys catch this in the replay. If you're watching this in the replay, will you do me a favor? Will you put in the comments replay and let me know what particular thing that you listened to or heard that stood out for you? What is the thing that maybe offer you the best aha moment? So if for anyone who might be watching that might be new to me, my name is Kenesha Berry with Berry Thoughtful Life Coaching. I help female entrepreneurs get unstuck and move into her greatness so that she can earn more money. At the end of the day, making more money is really a mindset shift thing. It's all about confidence. It's all about what you believe about yourself, your business, and understanding and knowing what you've been created to do and what you can help others do. Business is simply that you have a solution that someone needs. And the solution that I offer my clients is a shift in mindset, a shift in knowing that they are already great and amazing, tapping into that part of themselves so that they can show up fully themselves. Listen, I already know that if you are a woman and you either have a business or aspire to be a business, that there's already something special about you. However, I do know that you have what I call mind monsters that keep you thinking that who am I to do this? Why would I do that? Because someone else is already doing it. But what I want you to know, sis, is nobody can do it the way you can do it. You really got to get that. No one has the experiences that you have. Thanks for the heart. I'm not sure who you are because through StreamYard, I can't see you. But please leave a comment. Let me know who you are. But what you got to understand that like no one can show up the way you've shown up. No one has had the life experiences that God has given you uniquely. And when you tap into that part of yourself, that is the part that God is going to use to allow you to help other people. And you need to understand that if that is your heart and that is what you know can be a business and people keep coming to you with it, charge people for it. And it's okay to be paid for what you do well, plain and simple. So right now today, I want to share with you guys 5 things you can do if you're feeling stuck, because that feeling of stuck, feeling like I don't know what to do next, feeling like I'm not happy in life. Let me know in the comments if you are there now or if you've ever been there, feeling like, oh my God, life is just not either what you want it to be or life is doing too much. Like life is lifing, right? And in that place of feeling like frustrated, disconnected, unloved, unseen, unfulfilled, which is the worst feeling ever, is to have to move through your day to day doing something where there's no fulfillment, no joy, no peace, no pleasure in it. I don't believe we was created for that. I think the feelings of stuck are indicators to wake us up, to invite us to do something new and different now, not to stay in this place. So one of the things, the first thing I want you to know, if you're feeling stuck, been feeling stuck for a long time, I need you to get a vision. And I need you to get a big, bold, audacious vision, a clear vision, one that will pull you right out of where you're feeling now. Dr. Michael Beckwith says that our vision will pull us, that pain will push us, but our vision will pull us. So if you're feeling stuck, you need a vision to pull you out of where you are. You need new ideas, exciting things to think about of what you can create, make happen, be a part of, participate in, to shift you out of where you are now. And here's the way I want you to think about your vision. I don't want you to go and list a bunch of things that you want. I want you to get clear about maybe the things you want to experience, because those are bigger things. Yeah, you can want a yacht or a Mercedes or some car, but once you get that, I promise you, there's that ease or that feeling of dissatisfaction will come back. You meet people all the time who have all the beautiful things, but they lack fulfillment. That's because they haven't attached their vision to a why. Who's the group of people that you want to help? Who are the people you want to serve? Who are the people you know that you've been designed to make an impact with? When you begin to pour that part of yourself out, when you begin to show the fullness of you, like your gifts, your talents, your bright ideas, when you show up like that, that's where true fulfillment happens. Put that on a vision board, write that as a list of goals, put that up somewhere in your house, so that when you have moments of stuck, you get to take a glimpse at where you really want to be, where you want to go, and then you can make action steps towards it. So the first way of getting unstuck is you got to have that vision board. The second thing you have to do to get unstuck is listen. I need you to learn to change your relationship with fear. I'm not going to be the person to tell you that fear is going to go away, because the truth of the matter is it doesn't go away. It is what you're doing with the fear and what you're allowing the fear to do with you. You are in control. You have the power. I'm a God girl. The Bible tells me that I have in me all the things that it takes to win, to succeed, to be worthy. But that's up to me to believe that. And so the only way to change my relationship with fear is that, one, I acknowledge that I do have a fear. Two, I like to name my fear. Is it abandonment? Is it rejection? Is it the feeling of failure? Is it the feeling of helplessness? Begin to name your fear. Be honest with yourself about it. And then you can change your relationship with it by call it something else. Talk to it. Recognize that it's just a story you're telling yourself. The moment you begin to change your relationship with fear is going to be the time that you show up your best audacious self. Now, listen, when you see people who are successful, like, I remember hearing TD Jakes say, when he first started ministering, his hands would shake so bad that he would tell them, mic me. He wouldn't hold a microphone, or he wouldn't stand at a podium because he didn't want people to see his hands shake. The thing about fear is fear doesn't go away. You can't pray it away. You have to move it away, because faith and fear can't be in the same place at the same time. And so faith causes you to take action. The moment you start to take action, fear will go away. So if that was a nugget for you, make sure you let me know, Kanisha. That was the one that stood out for me. The third thing I strongly encourage, and I hear people say, Kanisha, I can't do this. Learn to meditate. And listen, I'm not talking about trying to quiet your mind. That is not the goal of meditation. The goal of meditation is to slow it down, to get connected to what you are thinking, to observe the thoughts. It's completely okay that when you're in your quiet time, your thoughts go somewhere else. That's okay. The fact that you're noticing that it's going somewhere else means now I'm becoming aware of my thinking. I'm aware of my thoughts. So meditation is starting by getting connected to your breathing. This way you're focusing on something. Your mind wants to focus on something. Here's what I encourage my clients to do. Here's what I do to meditate. You start with gratitude. It's the easiest meditation ever. If you just sit down in a quiet room and start thinking about what are 5 things you're grateful for. And next thing you know, you can do 10 things you're grateful for. And in that moment of just starting to be grateful, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning. Thank you that I'm here. Thank you that I had this idea. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for air. That begins to calm the mind. It begins to slow it down. Now that's meditation. That is the calming of the nervous system, the calming of the mind. And now you're preparing yourself to be able to fulfill the visions, to change your relationship with your the mind monsters or the fear. Meditation helps you do that. It's just a slowing down of your mind so that you can begin to do what the Bible tells us by taking our thoughts captive. So I want you to learn to do that. The fourth thing I encourage you to do when you're feeling stuck, I want you to decide what you're going to focus on. The Bible tells us whatever is noble, whatever is good, whatever is true, think on such things. There's a saying that says, what we focus on grows. So if you're focusing on worry, anxiety, what's going to go wrong, nothing happens good for me. If you're focusing on that, you're going to experience that, because whatever we focus on grows. But if you're focusing on, I'm a winner, I can do this. Whatever's on its vision board, I'm going to make it come true. Over the next 90 days, I'm going to write my book. Over the next 100 days, I'm going to start my course. I'm going to register for that class. Focus on that. Get up every day with an intent and a focus. Create you a list of goals of things you're going to do every single day. Even if you can't do it all. I always do a mind dump first thing Monday morning or Sunday night, where I say, these are the things I want to get accomplished for the week. And then I go back to that list throughout the day, throughout each day. Have I done that yet? Have I done yet? That gives me focus. This is why I've been able to grow my business. This is why I've been able to write books and accomplish the things I've been able to accomplish, because I put it down. There's research that shows that when we write a goal down, we're more likely to accomplish it. So don't just keep it in your head. The Bible tells us to write the vision, make it plain. If you're just thinking about what you want to do and it's not getting done, that's not just you. That is a problem kind of in the world, in the way God wired us. He did not wire us to think about what we wanted to do and do it. He wired us to write down what we want to do so that we can get it accomplished. And then lastly, the fifth thing I want you to do is, if you really want to get unstuck, I want you to get you a coach or a mentor. You need someone to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. Plain and simple. You can YouTube it to death. You can hope, wish, and pray it. You can work really hard at trying to figure it out. But I always like to say, the thoughts you have now got you where you are. If you want to go somewhere else, you're going to need some new thoughts. And I encourage you, if you don't want to hire a coach or get a mentor, get the right books. There's nothing like reading a new book. Recently, I was with my family, and my aunt said to me, she said, Kenesha, whenever I'm around you, I learn something new. The only reason I can say something new is because I'm always listening to new things. I'm always gathering new information. But then once I get the information, I begin to apply it. So I just encourage you, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling in the uns, I call it unlovable, unworthy, unacceptable, all of those are the ideas and thoughts that keep you stuck. If you want to shift that, get a vision. That's one. Make sure that you are changing your relationship with fear. That's two. Number three, I want you to learn to meditate. Do it through gratitude. Number four, set your focus. Decide what you're going to focus on, because whatever you focus on is what grows in your life. And then lastly, number five, I want you to either get a coach or mentor or start reading books that are going to take you to a different level. I want to say thank you so much for taking your time to watch this. Will you please do me a favor? If this has helped you at all, if you was blessed by it, one, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what part helped you, blessed you, um, made a difference for you. Two, I'm asking you to please share this out. Let your friends know that Very Thoughtful is over here offering nuggets every Monday morning at 8:15. Three, would you like and subscribe this video? If you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on Facebook and you haven't gone to my YouTube channel, please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I need followers. I'm just going to let you know. I'm trying to grow that machine, because I get people who say to me all the time, Kenesha, you have such great content. Why isn't it growing? Because I'm asking people to go and like and share and subscribe, and you guys aren't doing it. But I appreciate your heart. I appreciate your comments. So now let's go to the next level and subscribe. And then lastly, if you are the woman watching this and you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, because I know that's the time when we shift and change. If you're exhausted from feeling stuck, if you said, this is going to be my year and nothing is shifting and changing, you have two options. One, go and sign up for my masterclass. Secondly, book a free call with me, because I want you to live your best life. And I know that is not something on the outside of you. The Holy Spirit will lead you, but you still have to show up. It is what's inside of you that must show up for you to move into your greatness. Last thing I'm going to leave you with, remember, it is your thoughts that is creating your decision, and your decisions that are creating your destiny. If you're ready to create a destiny that you're excited about, that you love, that you want to show up for, all you need are new thoughts, and then begin to make new decisions so that you can design your destiny. Have an amazing, blessed Monday.